threesome. Lex and Stacey's threesome.
Yes.
Hello.
As we put our whole platform together, our new podcast platform with Go Full Volume and using the amazing Spreaker platform, we're getting it all figured out. It is so much more intense than I thought it was to get all our feeds right and to get our podcast to go where they need to go and all that stuff. It is pretty intense, to say the least.
And we promise everything will be actually posted like to the podcast social media again at some point. That is the end game.
Yeah. And we've had 2 RSS feeds changed for iTunes, and those take 3 or 4 days alone to get approved. And if there's something they don't like, they can throw it back at you, and then you have to go through 3 or 4 days again. So do you feel us? Okay. Fucking Apple. God,
grumpy Lex.
Never thought I'd say this, but God, I miss Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
A friend of mine said, since you love Apple and Steve dies, this is before he even died, he said, the day he dies, you've got 3 years of great shit coming. And then after that, we'll see.
Right.
And God, was that true?
I've always been an Android girl. I've never had anything Apple-y, iTunes-y or anything. And I'm fine. I don't hate Apple. I'm not a hater. I just don't care.
Yeah, listen, goth, nosy chicks like you, you're PC girls. I get it. If you're going to hack into shit and fuck up people's lives and find
that's what I'm doing.
That's just really weird all over the fucking world, you need to go through Google servers. I get it. It's good. Me, I got a few, good homemade porn and some nudies of my chick, and outside of that, I got nothing. So I just need lines.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
What are your kinks, Lex? What are some things that get you going? We know serial killer night's one of them.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't take much. It really.
Do you have anything like for instance, women smoking? Just using that as an example. There are some guys who just love watching a woman smoke a cigarette. Are you a foot guy? Do you have anything like tickling or anything?
Her fucking calves drive me crazy.
Calves, like legs?
Well, the calves of her legs drive me crazy. I mean, she can walk it at the... Well, to her, it's the wrong angle. To me, it's the right one. But she can walk by me a certain way, and if the light hits those things properly, it's like, okay, I got to think of a way to get in that tonight.
Okay, now, is it just her, or have you always been a calf guy?
No, it's... I love that region of the female body. It's important to me. If a girl doesn't have a good calves, I usually am not attracted to her.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what else?
And they don't have to be skinny. They just have to be appropriate for their body. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So it's just that region to me is erotic for some reason, like behind the knee and the calf and all that. I don't know why. It just is.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Anything else?
Of course, my shithead friends throw the, did your mother have nice calves? Stuff like that.
Did she?
And I'm like, you bet she did.
I never looked at her legs like that. Actually,
my mom was an athlete and was like a little bow-legged. She ran track. She ran track and did hurdles and and my grandmother kind of had the same setup going. I don't know if their family were like 50 generation horse riders from Ireland or whatever, but it was like it's something my dad made fun of on her, But she was a beautiful woman, absolutely, and capable and cool, and
And did you want to rub your penis over her calves?
No, it wasn't like that.
Good. I mean, to each their own. If you wanted to, great.
No, I don't have any hang-ups on either of my parents, really. I had a nice upbringing. I have no complaints. And you picture them, but you don't. Not in HD. It's like I don't think I really analyzed physically either one of my parents.
Right.
For some reason or another. So, no, the calves thing, I'll tell you exactly where that came from. The first time I ever saw a beautiful, mature woman. And when I say mature, I'm talking about one of my older sister's friends. Somewhere between.
I thought you were just going to stop with it was my older sister.
Somewhere between eight. No, she wasn't that hot. Somewhere between 18 and 20 years old. These chicks were at the time, and she had
very mature.
And she had this friend named Bev, and we were at a municipal pool. So I'm like 12 years old, 10 to 12 years old, somewhere in there. And they're swimming down, at the deep end. I'm kind of in the middle of the pool, and she athletically gets out of the pool in this white two-piece bikini.
So it was like a Phoebe Cates moment,
and yes,
moving in stereo.
Yes, and walks towards the lifeguard chair because she was the lifeguard, and I do remember that in HD.
Now, do you remember the erection that followed that?
I'm not sure, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Now, this is very similar to that dream, like your first wet dream you had.
The swimming pool. Yeah, I just didn't make that connection till now.
Wow. And I'm the one. How do I know these things about you?
Because we've talked about all kinds of dark, fucked up shit on here. I don't talk about this stuff to my closest people. Because they're the ones that use it against you. I don't give a fuck what a listener does. It's like, hey, Lex, you're fucked up, man. Yes, so you're listening every week. Fuck you. I don't care. So that's all. But man, Beverly is the reason why I had that dream. Wow.
She was your first ejaculation.
And she fell from outer space to have me.
And then you love calves because of it.
Yeah.
See, we just had a breakthrough, Lex.
We did.
How do you feel?
I don't know what it means. Other than I'm going to be picturing Beverly now.
We just connected some of Lexi Poo's.
Because I'll fuck this up. It's like, oh God, Beverly, you take it. I mean,
hi, Lisa, Mom.
Okay, listen to Threesome Podcast 137, and you'll.
Hi, Lisa.
I think you'll be okay with this. She's no threat. There's no Beverly around or anything. Not at least.
She just owns his very first ejaculation.
Exactly. And lots of it. I felt like I was an alien when I woke up.
Mom.
Yeah, I was like, get me out of here. I was like Bill Paxton. We're so fucking screwed. We're so fucking screwed. I loved him in that movie. This is such bullshit, man. It's such. Everybody else is all cool-headed and badassy, It's like, fuck this. But no, it's that's so cool. Thank you, Stacey.
You're welcome. I feel I've performed a service for you.
Forgive the small joke, but that was a load off my mind.
I bet it was.
Yeah.
So what else? What other things do you have? Kinks, fetishes?
Oh God!
Turn on?
Oh God! Neck, the neck right below the ear. Anywhere in that neck region and shoulders and all that is a real turn on for me.
Gotcha.
It's one of those things where, you don't have any sex on your mind at all. And, she could be like standing at the sink doing dishes and you go up behind her and you're like, hey, baby, and you kiss her on the neck. And then that pheromone hits you, that Lisa's the first woman I've been with where that pheromone thing is real. Right. I always thought it was just total bullshit, but it's not. I could pick her out of a million women. No problem.
Of course, everyone right now is picturing you sniffing crotches.
Or no. I mean her
like
neck.
A dog.
No, I mean her neck. I mean her neck.
Snuffle.
Her neck, not her crotch. Her neck. That's what I'm talking about. She has a certain smell that comes off, her shoulders, neck, upper region that drives me crazy.
It's probably similar to the crotch scent too.
Hey, she's all good down there.
But there's still a scent. I'm not saying it like in a bad way.
No, but it's a different scent. It's a different scent than whatever the oil or pheromone or whatever is coming out of her pores that attracts me. That attracts me.
Gotcha.
I mean, I remember it the first time we were together, and it drove me crazy. It was like kind of making me a little madmanish,
Making you feel like a man.
No, I mean, it's
besides body parts, like I want to know, like things.
Oh, ass and legs, totally.
Besides body parts.
If you were just a waist with a head, I'd be good with it. If that's what a woman was, it's just a waist with a pretty face on it. I'd be. I'm not a big boob guy. I don't have to have that.
Objectifying or anything, ladies.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You don't have to go out and get a boob job for me. I don't care. I told that to my wife, who got augmentation. I said, you shouldn't do this. You don't need it.
It wasn't for you.
It was not for me. That's correct. That's exactly right. And a cautionary tale, gentlemen, it's never for you.
Not after that long, after those many years. No.
No, that is for somebody else to tell her how fucking great she is, not you. And that's the sad part of this, that we can't, have, dickmentation surgery or whatever.
Well, apparently that Mexican guy with the 18-inch cock, he did that himself. So you can apply weights and things. I don't think it makes it thicker, but it will make it long and spindly.
Yeah, I don't want that.
No, women like the girth. That's what we prefer.
That's what I understand.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm average in every way, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, girls. You're just going to have to take my, averageness and take my, what I feel is a better sense of humor than most men, and a lot more patience than most men. And
but what about your balls?
They're not disgusting, which I'm happy about.
How do you know? I guess first, as a person,
how do I
a male,
know? Because
balls.
Because I go to the gym. That's how I know.
What differentiates your balls from other balls?
The fact they're not hanging.
So they're still perky.
They're still good, yeah.
Well, congratulations, especially your age. That's great.
That's right.
Now, do you think that's because you've always worn snuggie undies?
No, I don't know why it is. It just is.
Do you remember if your father had perky balls?
I don't. How about you?
Just trying to get to the bottom of this. I saw my father's balls once. I was very, very young and had no idea what I saw. It wasn't until a long time later I went, oh, God. And it was just, he had just gotten out of the shower, and I was like a little kid, like we're talking toddler, and I'd walked in the bathroom, and then mom chased me out immediately. So it was nothing ooky.
So glad we were going to talk about guns in this episode, Stacey.
I know. We're getting the fun stuff
Now
out
I'm getting
first.
creeped out about you as a little chick looking at your father's.
What?
So, when you're with guys, do you ever think about that?
No.
What part of the body turns you on?
I have always really
Oh, you really
loved...
thought you were asking all the fucking questions here? No, we're getting started.
I like chests. They don't have to be super muscular like a Arnold in his heyday. That wasn't attractive to me. I just like toned.
But you wouldn't turn it down.
I think I might.
Stacey.
Honestly. No, yeah, see.
Stacey, you cannot escape me.
See, that's more Homer than Arnold.
Yes.
And see, yes, I can escape that.
Well, Stacey, look at my chest.
What was the voice that you used to do that made me happy?
Oh,
crap.
Star Trek.
Yes.
Stacey, how could you forget? You don't remember the time when I bent you over and took you to Warp 7. How dare you?
Now do the other. Yes, Captain.
Stacey, I've brought a special friend in. Mr. Sulu. Take Stacey to Warp Factor 9. Yes, Captain. By the way, you've selected prematurely because I've been wanting to tell you this. I'm gay. Spock! Get over here. Yes, Captain.
He doesn't sound like that to you.
He does. He does sound like that. Captain, it's illogical to think that I would want to enter the female uterus after you have. It is illogical for you to think that. You're half human, you freak.
Carl Urban as Bones on the new Star Treks.
Yeah.
Is fantastic.
He is.
I think he might actually out Bones.
No, you can't out Bones, man. DeForest Kelley was the man. Damn it, Jim.
You look like crap, Jim.
You can't shove your cock in Stacey like you want to all the time. Shut up, Bones. I need Stacey. And I need her now. Of course, you're chiming in going, Bones? Really?
Come here.
You sound like you're the one I want. Damn it, Stacey.
Grumpy and curmudgeonly?
It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Nice.
Okay, enough.
We apologize for everyone who now hates Star Trek.
My horrible Star Trek imitations that entertain only us.
Yes. This is what we do on the phone.
Yeah.
This is why, going back to roots, why we have the podcast to begin with.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lex and I would just have these conversations on the phone.
Yeah. Leave messages. Stacey, I'm calling from the bridge.
I roll my eyes.
Get out your communicator. Reach back. Kirk out.
It's like, oh, honey, it's just Lex calling again.
Yeah. Lisa's like, who's that? Oh, it's the Hora. Uhura. Let me go in the other room. This is business.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah, she's in the other room watching Blake Griffin. Oh, my.
I still remember that time. I think it was the first time you guys had problems. And it was right when we had really pretty much started doing the podcast several years ago. And you called me and told me something that you did. Do you remember this? Because all we did was laugh You said one sentence, and then we just sat and laughed and laughed.
I don't remember it. But if you...
It was something you had posted on Facebook.
I just remember I was in a mood.
Yes.
Yeah, because that was my, there's too much fucking shit going on in my life. Fuck it phase.
He's like, you'll understand this. This is what I did. He says his one sentence, and then we just laughed. We laughed, and we laughed, and we laughed. And then it was pretty much, okay, that was great. And then he hung up. It was like a 10-minute laughter phone call.
Oh, my God. Why she even stayed with me for those 2 years, God bless her. I didn't even like myself. But that's over now.
You've grown a lot since.
Oh, my God.
You're happy Lex now.
Oh, my God. I'm that's why she and I are doing so well, because it took 6 years, but it's the guy she met in the beginning.
Right.
Except not really. I was unhappy in my life, but she made me happy, so that's what she thought she was going to get right away.
Right.
Yeah. And that's what I thought she was going to get right away until, my financial world and my, attorneys and government shit. And it's just like, holy, what the fuck?
See, I haven't gone through that yet, but I have the euphoric happiness.
I don't think you're gonna go through that for a couple reasons. Not an underage child, and right. that was the catalyst of everything. Is me wanting Sam to come through this hole and doing anything I had to do to make that happen.
Do you think she likes your calves?
Nah. No. No, I don't think she adopted that. I mean, she may have. I don't know. We haven't talked about it, but...
Were you often shirtless around her when she was young?
Oh, God, no.
Then it would be your calves.
I don't do...
Or perhaps your thick, strong thighs.
I don't do the shirtless thing. Even when I'm by myself, I just don't do. I'm not that guy.
Right.
I'm kind of the frumpy t-shirt, gym shorts.
She totally did.
I don't feel sexy, and I don't care if you think I'm sexy. I'm comfortable. Fuck you. Type of guy.
Gotcha. I get it. I can dig it.
Yeah. And last year when I lost all the weight and everything, I was in the kitchen with the shirt off, and Lisa goes, "Look at you walking through the house with your shirt off." And I just looked over at her like, "Shut up."
And he stomped off and put his shirt right back on.
I said, I had the shower running. I said, I just came out here to get a bottle of water. This isn't going to be a regular thing now that I've lost some fucking weight, so relax. I know what you were doing. You weren't being complimentary.
Pointing it out to make you uncomfortable so you never, ever, ever do it again.
Whatever it was, it felt like a diss, and I handled it appropriately.
Good.
With my patented shut the fuck up.
He took his balls and went home.
I just went, shut up. She's like, okay. She may have been completely sincere. I don't know.
Did she come up behind you and press her bosoms against your bare back?
But I do this thing that's really bad, and that is I think people think like me. And I didn't know if I was sitting where she was sitting that I'm blowing shit on that guy. If I had her looks her tits, her legs, and I'm sitting there and I walk in shirtless, I may say something nice, but in my head I'm like, he thinks I mean it. So I'm not letting her have that. That's
of course not.
Yeah, of course not.
It's all about winning all the time.
It is. So, it's like, no, shut the fuck up. I'm just taking a shower. I'm just coming out here for some water. Why don't you just relax? And really, that's what that's all about. Oh, what a cute little music box, Stacey. Why don't you grow the fuck up?
That's the alarm on my phone. This is how we know 25 minutes has gone by.
I know, and that's how I make people. Setup. That's how I make people know that that's not what that is, and I continue on with content. But thank you very much. Jesus. Yes, that's the alarm to let us know we're near the time the podcast ends.
Because we do it shorter now, folks.
Yeah, but harder.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
knocking the wind out of your lungs hard.
I mean, from the top of the head all the way down to the calves. Why don't you send a picture of your calves, Stacey? I'll assess.
It's wintertime in Michigan. Let me shave first.
I'll need that like backward selfie so I can see from the neck down. And if they're proportioned with the rest of your body.
Gotcha.
Fuck yeah. That's all it needs to be. I'm not a hard man to please.
I knew this about you. I've known. Do you realize? I was looking at the board because I have it sitting right behind me from the Grammy thing. Remember, so long ago, and that was 1996. That means I have known you now 22 years.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that.
I know. Feels like just yesterday.
It does in some ways.
It does. It really does. I mean, you're one of those people. I don't have a lot of them in my life, but I have 5 or 6 of them that I can go 10 years without seeing you and show up somewhere, and it's like I talked to you last night.
Yes.
It's just,
and we haven't seen each other in 15 years.
Yeah, but if I did see you, it'd be like, all right, I'm going to my hotel and go to sleep. I've had enough of you tonight. Because in my mind, I've had.
It's like, wait, stop. Let me rub my tits all over you before you go, just like we used to do.
Yeah, just like people thought we did.
We did that one time. Remember, Michelle and I sandwiched you in the hallway right outside the studio.
That was nice, yes.
Like, hey, Lex, rubby.
Yeah.
How you do, Lex?
Yeah.
We're both giggling.
All the stuff guys' careers are going to hell for now.
You didn't touch. You just stood there and laughed uncomfortably.
No, I was just like, I don't know what this is, but it doesn't suck. I just know I'm going to be asked for something here in a second. I'm just wondering what it is. I can't even remember what it was. I don't know if you needed some promotional materials or, money. I don't know.
It's just what we did.
Yeah, it was. I just knew it was super. I just knew it was super agenda laden in some sort of way, and I was just waiting for the payoff. But yeah, I mean, it's there. It is right there. This is something we should talk about in the next episode about the line. Because there's a situation I remember vividly now that she's brought it up. I know exactly where I was standing in the radio station and where, and never in my head did I have a thought to go, let's take this party somewhere else, girls, right now.
That would have been funny, though.
Yeah. But it was just like, well, that was cool. Thanks, girls. Have a good weekend.
Rob, move out.
Yeah.
Mark out.
We can't do this because Sandy's an assassin.
Be gone.
Yeah. She will kill you. She will. Both of you. And it won't be nice. It's Columbia necktie shit. It's not good.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
Slit the throat, pull the tongue out.
Yeah. So
something my father taught me.
Yeah. Hey,
we call them Sicilian neckties, though.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that's the pleasures of teaching your kid Charles Bronson movies, Get in the car, bitch.
Telephone or telephone, whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's so fucking awesome. The Death Wish movies, just following the girl everywhere, and she's like, "What the fuck are you following me for, you freak? I'm trying to save your life. Get in the car, bitch."
Nice impersonation. See, I loved him in Once Upon a Time in the West.
That movie right there, my sister and I were watching, and we're looking at each other going, "Get in the car, bitch, bitch, bitch." Yeah. That's like brother sister stuff. Yeah. For like the next 3 weeks, we're going places with our parents going, "Get in the car, bitch." Yeah.
Awesome.
My mom would just look at us like, I'm never going to stop them from swearing or being bad people, so it's too late. And she would just look at us like, "Really?" And my dad wouldn't even turn his head or give any attention to it, because in his mind it's like, "Yeah, get the fuck in the car, you two little pieces of shit." So, for all I know, he was that guy. The movie was made after him. Car dealer by day, frustrated father by night, murderer between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. I don't know. But anyway, we have to wrap this up, Stacey. Fun podcast. We did calves and fatherly teachings.
Both the icky kind and the non-icky kind.
We were supposed to talk about guns and shit, but I guess we'll get to that at some point. Not that I'm excited to. I'll tell you that much.
No, this was nice to get this out of the way. We haven't had a fun one in a while.
Yes, we have.
And we love listening to Lex talk about his sexual stuff.
It's just stuff.
It's sexual.
It's only sexual when I do it.
And I think you did it.
Hey, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm game for some shit. It's all good.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm not ripping on you.
Yeah,
I am not being mean. I just helped you have a breakthrough.
It's more about what the partner can handle. Or what she's comfortable with.
And obviously that would be you not taking your shirt off.
No, I mean, she's kind of funny because she has a dark side that comes out every now and again, but for the most part her mantra is that she doesn't need all the freaky stuff, but every once in a while you can be in the middle of something and she'll say something like, you'll go, "Wow, that was fucked up."
The SS officer and the Fraulein.
What the fuck? Where'd that come from? Not Woodward, Oklahoma, I'll tell you that much. That's fucking Berlin shit. That was some Amsterdam shit that just came out there. Except it's Amsterdam.
All right, we are way past the 30 minutes now.
Yeah, I know. It's you. It's always you.
Penis.
Your
penis leads us.
All you had to do was laugh at my little music box joke, and we could have finished this thing up. But no, it's our alarm. Really? I had no idea. Okay, so that is it. Threesome Podcast. See you next time.
Mwah. Bye.